And first up, let's get you an India Today exclusive. We've accessed fresh satellite images proving the Chinese pullback at the Galwan River Valley. High-resolution images show China's People Liberation Army has pulled back at least 1 kilometer from the point of confrontation on June 15th. Now, on your screens, those pictures are two images that are captured by Worldview 3 satellite from Maxar Technologies. These images suggest that the Chinese had rebuilt roads which lead to Petrol Point 14. These roads have now been badly affected due to overflowing water in the Galwan River. In the new imagery, newly built roads are seen empty. There's no new construction work or, for that matter, human activity that can be seen in these forward areas. Now, after the incident of June 15, the Chinese army had dramatically increased its presence near this point with dozens of camouflage tents as well as vehicles. So as we just showed you, there's been a limited pullback in parts of Ladakh, but India is not letting its guard down. The Indian Air Force is in top gear with choppers and fighter jets being mobilized. India Today's Manjeet Negi is the only journalist on the ground reporting first-hand from the combat zone. He visited the IEF's forward base in Ladakh, where India's air warriors are on the highest possible alert.
That's the sound of a country that doesn't sleep. When day turns to night, there's no downtime here in the combat zone. Because even as China takes the first baby steps to pull back from eastern Ladakh, the Indian Air Force has raised its operational preparedness levels in Ladakh to maximum. And what you're looking at is proof of the red alert. 24/7, non-stop, no compromise. Earlier, we showed you high-tempo Apache attack chopper operations by day. And now, the most feared rotorcraft in the world gets set to prowl in the darkness. Pilots strapped in, these formidable machines are fully equipped for the night hunt. And India Today gets exclusive and complete access.
2 days ago, we showed you the day operation of Indian Air Force near China border. Tonight, we will show you how Indian Air Force works 24/7 to protect our border.
The Apache's night eyes lie in this sensor on the Apache's chin, the pilot's night vision sensor. Along with the day-night target acquisition system, the feed from this sensor goes directly to the pilot through his helmet-mounted system. The Indian Apaches flying in Ladakh are flying with Hellfire precision-guided munitions, rockets, and a devastating 30mm chain gun. But the true brain of the Apache, especially at night, isn't visible in these dark images. Don't be fooled by how innocuous that structure looks as it sits above the Apache's rotor. That's the AN APG-78 Longbow fire control radar. That little sensor enables target detection while the Apache is behind obstacles like hills and mountains, allowing the helicopter to launch an attack before it is even seen.
The night operations have an inherent element of surprise. The Indian Air Force is fully trained and ready to undertake entire spectrum of operations in any environment with the help of modern platforms and motivated personnel. This airbase is well equipped and ready to undertake and support the operations on both fronts simultaneously.
जिस तरह के हालात अभी बॉर्डर पर बने हुए हैं, हमारा जोश जो है इस समय आसमान से भी ऊंचा है और भारतीय वायुसेना का हर एक वायुयोद्धा, हर एक वायुयान पूरी तरह सक्षम है और हम किसी भी परिस्थिति के लिए से निपटने के लिए एकदम तैयार हैं।
The lack of light is no hindrance to this beast of a chopper. In fact, it brings its own advantages. But the Ladakh darkness is seeing more than just the Apache flex its muscle on combat patrols. That's the unmistakable double chop of the Chinook. The iconic tandem rotor heavy lift helicopters that are pulling their weight even in the darkness. Chinook pilots in Ladakh are similarly making full use of the helicopter's night vision systems, giving them complete freedom to fly and operate in the combat zone.
Amid the tension with China, Air Force is carrying out whole night operation. Message is loud and clear. We are ready with 24/7.
And away from the war helicopters, Indian Air Force jets like MiG-29s and Su-30s are also keeping the tempo of combat flights uninterrupted. The clock never stops. War readiness is non-negotiable here in Ladakh. With Manjeet Negi in Ladakh, Bureau Report, India Today.
The hunt for absconding gangster Vikas Dubey, who's been accused of killing 8 police personnel in Kanpur last week, has now intensified. A hotel in Faridabad was raided after the Haryana police received some inputs of the dreaded gangster hiding there. However, Dubey was not found in the hotel during this raid. Instead, the cops managed to nab the gangster's aide. The Special Task Force of Uttar Pradesh Police has left Faridabad to verify CCTV images that have been accessed by the Haryana police. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath is personally monitoring the situation as he is believed to be unhappy with the cops not being able to nab the Don. Over 200 policemen have come under the scanner over the sensational Kanpur encounter that turned into an ambush as we lost 8 policemen, including a deputy SP.
शाम को पुलिस आई थी, उन्होंने चेक करा, पूरा रूम वूम देखे थे, पर उन्हें किसी ने गलत खबर दी थी। बहुतों ने कहा कि गोली चल गई है, फलाना हो गया, ये हो गया, वो होगा। पर जब प्रशासन आया, टीम आई, उन्होंने चेक करा, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं मिला। ये झूठी खबर है कि किसी को अरेस्ट करा है, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं हुआ। उन्होंने हमारी बिल्डिंग देखी, ऊपर से नीचे तक रूम चेक करे, फिर वो अपना तहकीकात करके तसल्ली करके सब चले।
Breaking news that's coming in this morning of gangster Vikas Dubey's right-hand man Amar Dubey being killed in an encounter in Hamirpur. The operation was conducted by the Uttar Pradesh Task Force. Now, earlier, the gangster's aide was arrested from Faridabad. So you've got several associates who are being identified and taken into custody. Vikas Dubey's right-hand man was identified. He shot down in an encounter. Nilanshu is joining us with more details on this. Nilanshu, some headway there in the investigation. Several associates, several aides being identified. We understand that Vikas Dubey's right-hand man was identified but shot down after an encounter broke out.
Well, this is absolutely right, Akshita. Early in the morning, Vikas Dubey's right hand, Amar Dubey, has been gunned down in an encounter by the Uttar Pradesh Special Task Force. And what we have also been told that one person, another accomplice of Vikas Dubey, has been arrested from Faridabad, and some weapons have also been recovered from him, and a detailed press release will be issued in some time by the Uttar Pradesh police. The police has identified 21 people, including gangster Vikas Dubey, in killing policemen in the raid that took place at Bikru village at Vikas Dubey's residence, and there are 50 to 60 people who are yet to be identified.
Okay.
So the police is constantly conducting raids across Uttar Pradesh and also in other states as well. The Special Task Force is in touch with police of other states as well, and what we have also been told that more than 40 teams have been formed by the police, including the Special Task Force, to nab gangster Vikas Dubey.
All right, Nilanshu, we'll keep tracking very closely the developments that come in on this story. For the moment, thank you for joining us. This morning, let's get you the latest updates on the coronavirus crisis in India. Starting off with the numbers from the Health Ministry, the confirmed cases of COVID-19 in India stands at 7,19,665. The death toll has gone up, crossed the 20,000 mark. It stands at 20,160. Let's tell you the 3 worst affected states. In Maharashtra, the number of cases stands at 2,11,987. The death toll has crossed the 9,000 mark. It stands now at 9,026. Over to the latest figures coming in from Tamil Nadu, where 1,14,978 confirmed cases have been reported. The death toll in Tamil Nadu has gone up to 1,571. In the national capital, Delhi, the number of cases stands at 1,623. The death toll at 3,115. Those figures will be updated with the latest numbers that have come in the last 24 hours as well. International cricket is back after the coronavirus halt. West Indies will take on England at Southampton. In the first test, cricket has undergone, of course, several changes, including a saliva ban, empty stands and COVID substitutes. So it will be interesting to see how these changes really impact cricket.
Cricket is finally back. Almost 4 months after the last international, England and West Indies will script a historic chapter in world cricket. With the outbreak of COVID-19, sports activities were brought to a standstill, and now cricket, like some other sports, is also clawing its way back. In the absence of crowd and in a bio bubble, international cricket will resume at Southampton with some interim rule changes in the game. Stand-in skipper Ben Stokes and Jason Holder will lead their respective sides as they walk into the unknown at the Aegis Bowl. There'll be no hugs, no high fives, and more importantly, there will be no use of saliva on the ball that could actually make life difficult for the bowlers. There will be COVID substitutes in case of any positive cases, and an extra referral has been added for each team among 4 major interim changes made by the ICC. For everyone longing for live cricket for the past 4 months, good news is cricket is back, and the first test could actually decide how things pan out in days to come. Sports Bureau, India Today.
With that, it's a wrap in this edition of the Bulletin. As always, you can log on to our website indiatoday.in. You can also download the India Today app for all the top headlines we're tracking this morning. Thanks very much for watching and have a great day.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.